Yeah, morning traders, it's a good news day all round. I mean, generally speaking, there are things that we could have seen which didn't happen, which could have given us a bit more validity. I mean, crypto's traded pretty heavy. There's been no real participation from crypto. It still continues to consolidate, and we're just waiting for that to reveal itself. We haven't really seen any kind of major vol selling. The VIX is still trading 28.5%. Like to see a bit more vol selling playing through there, and a bit better volumes playing through the cash markets. We've seen some good gains playing through, but the volumes have been below the 30-day average coming through. But generally speaking, it's been positive. We've seen a better IFO survey in Germany across the three surveys. We've seen Joe Biden talking about potentially removing some tariffs on China. It's not going to happen anytime soon, mind, but the market's sort of taken that and run with that. We've seen some good selling in dollar CNH, and I think that's reverberated across the pairs, the G10 pairs. We've seen Raphael Bostic from the Federal Reserve talking about potentially pause in September. Again, the market's going to take that quite positively, and the fact that we're going to see a 50 basis point hike in June, another one in July. We're going to the Jackson Hole Symposium, and we could have a bit of a refresh and rethink about how things are going. And banks have worked really well. JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon there, the CEO, talking about the idea that storm clouds in the US are going to dissipate at some stage. Potentially the market could, has priced in the worst case scenario in terms of economics. The market needed to hear that, and the banks have worked really, really well. JP Morgan have had the best day there since November 2020 in the financial sector, and the S&P up 3.2%. So good news day there. We've seen the S&P trading to 39.73 on the close. It was a little bit higher on the day, but we are seeing some good gains there. We're seeing the Nasdaq up 1.7%. Transport's up 2%. We're seeing selling across fixed income. Go across the FX pairs, you can see the dollar's weaker on the day. A lot of that down to what we saw from Christine Lagarde and the ECB in a blog post, really designed to try and, in my mind, try and keep rates contained as we go into this normalisation process. But the idea that she's talked about rates being put up in July, and we're going to move away from negative interest rates in Q3. Euro dollar's been well traded from clients. We've seen that trade into 107, broken through that 106.41. But you can see the dollar down weaker on the day. We've seen a bit of life in nat gas. That's been strong on the day. Gasoline under a little bit of pressure there as well. We've seen a mixed picture across the other energies. But generally speaking, it's been a positive feel across there. We should see Asia open up on a modestly positive footing here.